I am back in the cryptid vaults, and I'll be talking about the Chupacabra, also known as the goat sucker. This hairless dog with glowing red eyes has been spotted all over Puerto Rico and most of the US. People think that it's possibly a Mexican dog or hyena or some type of coyote or an unclassified carnivore. This particular cryptid has left behind puncture wounds like that of a vampire and has drained its victims of blood. And these victims will be livestock such as cows, chickens, goats, and other small animals roaming a farm. If you enjoy videos like this and me talking about cryptids, please definitely like and subscribe and share so it can get to more people. Thank you so much for your support. I find the Chupacabra fascinating because when I was a kid, I went cow tipping a couple of times with my family. And I know one particular night when we went cow tipping, we saw something out there that wasn't like the other animals. It was low to the ground. It looked like a dog, but we didn't get a really good look at it. But still, it was weird that it was out there. It didn't approach us. We saw the lights glowing in the dark and then it ran off. This one didn't have red eyes though. The Chupacabra is a cryptid or mythical creature that is said to inhabit parts of the Americas, particularly in Latin America and Puerto Rico. Its name comes from the Spanish words chupar, which means to suck, and cabra, which means goat, as it is said to attack and drink the blood of livestock such as goats, sheep, and chickens. The first reported sighting of the Chupacabra was in Puerto Rico in 1995. Where it was blamed for the deaths of several goats and other livestock. Since then, reports of the Chupacabra sightings have spread throughout Latin America and into the southern United States. Descriptions of the creature vary, but it is generally said to be a small, hairless, bipedal creature with large, glowing red eyes and sharp fangs. The existence of the Chupacabra is widely debated, with some people believing it to be a real creature, while others dismiss it as a hoax or misidentification of known animals such as coyotes, wild dogs, or even mangy bears. Despite numerous reported sightings and alleged evidence, no conclusive proof of the Chupacabra's existence has been found. Some cryptozoologists and paranormal researchers believe that the Chupacabra may be a previously unknown species of animal, possibly related to the kangaroo or wallaby. Others suggest that it may be a mutated animal or even a supernatural entity. However, without concrete evidence, these claims remain purely speculative. In recent years, interest in the Chupacabra has waned somewhat and is no longer as prominent in pop culture as it once was. Nevertheless, it remains a fascinating and mysterious cryptid, and its legends is likely to endure for many years to come. Other alleged evidence of the Chupacabra includes photographs of dead animals with puncture wounds on their necks and drained of blood, as well as eyewitness accounts of sightings. However, these reports are often anecdotal and difficult to verify, and many skeptics remain unconvinced. So are you a skeptic? Do you believe in the Chupacabra, or do you believe it's some type of creature that has been unidentified by cryptozoologists? Take a look at these photos and let me know what you think, if it's possibly real or a hoax. One of the most famous pieces of alleged evidence for the Chupacabra is a video shot in Puerto Rico in 1995, shortly after the first reported sightings. The video shows a small, hairless creature with large, glowing red eyes, and it has been widely circulated on the internet. However, skeptics have pointed out that the video is blurry and inconclusive and could easily be a hoax or misidentification of a known animal. So is the Chupacabra a mythical being? Is it a vampire puppy? Or could it just be an unidentified animal that we haven't yet discovered? Despite what some naysayers say, I feel that the Chupacabra is real, and it has so many sightings, and it could very well just be a different type of dog that drinks and lives on the blood of other animals. Regardless, this legend is fascinating, and it's definitely something to check out.
Picayune is typically a pretty quiet town, but lately an unwanted visitor has created quite a stir.
If a zombie had a dog, it would look like that.
Jennifer Whitfield and her son Justin spotted the mysterious creature in a lot near their home.
Well, it was just behind there. We were coming back from a boat trip, and then We didn't know what it was. Well, I didn't.
What'd you think it was?
Chupacabra.
They captured this video and posted it online. That's when they discovered they weren't the only ones to spot the animal.
And then it took off and ran around the White House.
Just a few streets over, the Dentons were already on the case.
I kept looking up hairless coyote and it kept saying Chupacabra. And so then we have been running back and forth to our cars, because we didn't want the Chupacabra to get us.
Did you ever think it was a chupacabra?
Well, I didn't know what it was, but then animal control couldn't find it, so maybe it was a Chupacabra.
But right up the road, the Cooper family presented another possibility.
And we came out here and I could see it running over there, and I was like, look, it's over there, Daddy. And he was like, that is not a coyote, that's a Squatch dog, because he's obsessed with watching Finding Bigfoot.
Despite their Squatch dog theory, the Coopers wanted an expert opinion, so they called the Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks.
The way they described it to me, it's a coyote, really bad off with the mange.
Officers say the coyote is in pretty poor health, but is maintaining life through garbage, pet food, and a local water source.
It's probably sick, weak, and it's not able to hunt on its own, so it's going to the nearest food source it can find.
Here behind me is a stream of water that flows through this entire neighborhood. Officers tell me they believe this is the water source that is keeping the animal alive.
So they need to be aware just to leave it alone and stay away from them, and just let nature take its course.
Though the creature may not be a chupacabra, a zombie, or even a Squatch dog, the residents of this neighborhood all agree on one thing.
Don't forget to leave me comments in the comment section and let me know if you believe in the Chupacabra or you had a sighting of your own.